So here are a few tips on cutting borrowing costs. You try to minimize your debt and only borrow what you need to, not what you want to. And don't treat the limits as targets. Try to live like a student while you're in school so you don't have to live like a student after you graduate. And try to maximize all of the forms of free money before you rely on debt. You should always borrow federal loans first because the federal loans are cheaper, more available, and have better repayment terms than the private student loans. They also have fixed interest rates, whereas the private student loans have variable interest rates. There are two forms of federal education loans that don't depend on financial need. You can be extremely wealthy and get these loans. Those include the unsubsidized Stafford loan and the PLUS loan. They have very generous loan limits. The PLUS loan is actually up to the full cost of education. The Stafford loan, which has a lower interest rate, is a little bit more limited. But essentially you borrow to the limit of the Stafford, and then if you still need more money, you can rely on the PLUS loan. And these are both cheaper than private student loans. If you decide to apply for a private student loan, you should apply with a creditworthy cosigner. The lenders use the higher of the two credit scores to determine eligibility for the loans. They also use the higher of the two credit scores to determine what interest rate and what fee you will pay. The better your credit score, the greater your chances of getting a private student loan, and the lower the cost of that loan to you. Another tip on saving money is to try to pay at least the interest during the in-school period. No education loans do not have prepayment penalties, so you can always pay the interest or even start making payments on the loan balance. If you don't pay the interest will continue to accrue and it'll be capitalized, which means it'll be added to the loan balance, increasing the size of the loan. This is a form of negative amortization. If you don't pay the interest, by the time you graduate, you'll have a larger loan and you'll have more debt that you have to repay. So if you pay the interest during the in-school period, you will reduce the debt at graduation and make it easier for yourself to repay the debt. Some lenders will even give you a slight discount on the interest rate or fees in exchange for making payments of interest during the in-school period. Another common discount is an auto debit discount. If you allow the lender to automatically deduct the monthly loan payments from your bank account, they might give you a 0.25 percentage point interest rate reduction on the loan.